It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Cole Reagan.
A very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one away inside.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mangum makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now here is Michael Garcia. Swing and a ball popped up. Arias hauls it in, and there's one away. Chris, here's the opening day lineup for Kansas City. 2024 was a big step forward for this franchise.
Yeah, their first season over 500 since they won the World Series back in 2015. Knocked off the Orioles in the wild card round and then fell to the eventual AL champion Yankees in the division series. We'll see if they can take that next step this year.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Jake Mangum with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Mangum leads off first with one away. Check on the runner. Mangum back in on a dive.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him. 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now Vinny Pasquantino makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Reagans measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Reagans back to work. That one fine. Finds the zone. 0-1. To the left side, but it is well foul.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Angel Martinez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings through that. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. And now 2 balls and a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Carlos Santana stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
Down the line, Noel on the run towards the line. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Adam Frazier.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Missed
No,
inside with the curve. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Kicks and deals. Tap foul at the plate.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martinez sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bo Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Top of the third, no score. And Naylor swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Lane Thomas. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1-2.
That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. They leave them loaded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. The 1-2. Swing and a miss.
He's out.
Quick reactions behind the plate, and he tags him out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
That one missing
1 ball, 2
inside.
Ball.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Forget it. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2
No
count
balls,
right
2
here.
strikes.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1-2.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Popped up left side. Williams. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now David Fry. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. 1 up, 1 down. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 outs. Up and in. Full count, 3-2.
Full count.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Arias takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's going to be Jhonkensy Noel. In there at the knees. 0-1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Kansas City, now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Williams makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Grounds one to short. Rocchio throws to first in time, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Pulls that one foul. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Pitch misses,
1 ball, 2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. On the ground, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take,
Count
especially
is
with
full.
2 strikes.
Out to short, Rocchio. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Rocchio up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Hee-haw.
On the ground to 3rd. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the score. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Adam Frazier. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Santana. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 18.
Mike Yastrzemski, the 2nd MLB Yaz, steps in. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
The batter, number 6.
Jonathan India at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
India.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. India, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting,
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Rocchio zips it to first. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's Jose Ramirez. Up the middle, and that one handled. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
And now the DH, David Fry. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Angel Martinez will hit next. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th. And now, Michael Garcia.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Williams back to work. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
In there at the knees, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. Next offering is outside.
2-2.
Fastball is outside.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 28, Jake Mangum.
So up now for Kansas City, Jake Mangum. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. 1 down.
The batter,
and the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Yeah!
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Man at second. The other way, and foul ball. And that's down and away.
That's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout. One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ground ball left side. Naylor throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So up next, Gabriel. Arias.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
2-2.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one.
That's down. Ball.
Cutting but missing down low.
Hurt.
Arias off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air left field. Isbell settles under this one. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
And it's fouled away. fights it off. He'll see another. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Yastrzemski up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
And they'll do it again. One and two here. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting second baseman.
Now Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the seventh. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0. We go to the eighth. Here's Lane Thomas.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. There comes a skipper.
Pitching for the Royals, number 60, Lucas.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Ayerse, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust it.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Stepping in, Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's a ball. 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Santana stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. And out 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Trevor Steffen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bounce to the right. Throw on to Santana. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Headed towards the corner. Noel towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Royals.
back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Makes the catch for the out. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Hit hard on the ground is short. Witt over to first. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Bo Naylor now at the plate.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, he's hitter.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Now here is Stephen Kwan. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. On the ground to third. On to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Rocchio. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Hit in the air, left field. Isbell makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Finish him.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two out, space is empty. Up the middle, Witt. Handles, throws to first, and Ramirez is set down. That's out number 3. Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
The pitch. And that is out of play. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jake Mangum steps in for the Royals. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 down. Fought off foul. Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit into right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Vinny Pasquantino.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Ground ball right side. India over to first in time. And quickly one away in the second. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And there's the ball. Fry measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Inside, just missed. That's down and in. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mangum on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one outside, and it's 1-1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's Adam Frazier. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Man at first, 1 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner puts on the brakes at 2nd. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Towards 1st. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Well, here we go. go, top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. Just missed. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. That's inside. There's the strike. On the corner for a strike.
Helpful.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's Lane Thomas now. That one not close. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. This to third. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out to short. Witt throws to first. Guardians go down in order. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Spivey back to work. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jake Mangum. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1. Hey, 2.
Tap back up the middle. Rocchio on the run, sends it over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
The batter, number 7.
The batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas on his way over. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Stephen Kwan. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Manzardo batting with one down, takes a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. That clips a corner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Witt makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Royals,
0-1's the
as you
count.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first
0-2's the
pitch
count.
more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
There's a swing and a drive. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Salvador Perez digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Noel snags it for the second out. Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. Right side. Schneemann. Over to first. Frazier retired. And he is rips one to right. And foul ball.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. Yastrzemski calls it in, and there's one away. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. Noel leads off first with one away. And it remains 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Second baseman,
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
India.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. On the move, racing back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Ground ball to the right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, Might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches. See if you can extend those.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This one in the dirt. Runner on the go. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Jose Ramirez. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. A couple of and we're back. And here is Jake Mangum.
The center fielder, Jake
Bybee back to work.
Mangum.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way high there. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Perez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one a little bit high, and the count is filled up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner goes again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hammered on a line, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down, runner at first. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Adam Frazier, 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
The pitch. And the
Ball,
sweeper
that's
misses.
inside.
Perez over at first with one away. That one lifted to left. Kwan pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, David Fry. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now Daniel Schneemann. That one misses. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one misses. And now 3-0. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Running tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Outside low. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. 1 runs in, around second, on his way to third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow.
Manager out of the...
Pitching for the Royals.
Now here is Bo Naylor. Flips the corner. 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
1 away with a runner at third. Stays alive. On the ground to third, down to third, and he gets back safely. Slings it across. 2 gone now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Quan stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But they pick up a pair here. Both coming. Run triple. It's now 4-2. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Noel hauls it in, 2 away. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hernandez also throwing. And he swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And there's a foul ball. Rocchio on at first, nobody out. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, we'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Guardians stranded. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Hernandez
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Hernandez, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Kansas City, and now the right field.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Right through there for a strike.
Number 53, Carlos Estevez.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Feeling for the dugout, and it's caught. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez.
Number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Dairon Blanco. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Randall Gritchen.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The other way, Ramirez to second. That's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. And on the hill, Chris Bubich. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Lane Thomas. And that one a little below the knees. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio, 3 for 6 in the series so far. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Garcia fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Joey Cantillo. What do we need to know here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Michael Garcia.
And that one fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In the air, right side. And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Yep, that ball went
That's outside, and it's 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Witt on at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. Coming home. He'll score.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside the park home run.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the DH, David Fry. Slapped the other way, foul. Fry, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone. Here's the left fielder, Angel Martinez. That's a strike, 0-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Right back to him on the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the bottom of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Cantillo back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And that just misses.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Jake Mangum getting ready to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Blanco, the runner at second with 1 away. Cantillo checks the runner. Blanco back on a dive. The 1-0. And delivers outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one fouled off. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Randall Grichuk now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And out of here. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run. Over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Lifted in the air down the left side. Whip settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order. Still down 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. On the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. One gone, bottom of the 3rd
Now
inning.
batting, 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. doubled his first time up. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Garcia, the runner at second with one away. Outside corner, got him looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Struck out swinging his first time. Bouncer to second. Throw on to Santana. And they get Perez for the out. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Banks off the wall, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. In comes the runner from third, and it's a 1-run game. Oh, he botches it.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now 1-2. Fry stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals. Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dairon Blanco. To third. Oh, and it hits the base. No play. That's an infield single. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now at the plate, Jake Mangum. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bubic back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Arias in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's outside. Fly ball down the line. Lunges. Got it. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Guardians failed. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive.
1 ball,
5
1
hits
strike.
for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Yastrzemski
0-1's
now
the
at the
count.
plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Martinez nabs it, and there's one down.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
India.
India
That's
in
out.
now, takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia, 1 for 2. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. It's gone. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvi steps into the box now. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Witt up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in. scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
At the plate, Dairon Blanco, way inside. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Jack Paglione. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that's way high, and that is ball 1. Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up.
1-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And that one almost hit him. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swings through that.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Jose Ramirez.
No, that's low.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So they make short work of him there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Royals 7 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Jake Mangum. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Too high. Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Trevor Stephan up and loosening in the pen. Junis warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 outs. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 7 and the Guardians 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, David Fry.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Slice down the right side. In the air to left center. Mangum sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the second.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's down and away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Finish him.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 32. Defense.
Next to hit, John Kenzie Noel. And first offering is fouled off. That to right, Yastrzemski. Brings it in. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. It's now 7-4. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out towards right center field. Thomas sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
here in Kansas City. And now, Bo Naylor.
Lucas.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Ersig in his second season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it. And
that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third. It's 7-5. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair. But once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Rocchio up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And it's even up. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. That's in there. 0-1. And ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And he dodges that fastball.
1 strike.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Into the corner, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6.
Pitching for the Royals, number 56.
Fouled off. He was late.
Harvey.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Royals 7 and the Guardians 6. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Stephan back to work. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Wastes no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Throw to second, save. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Jake.
So digging in, Jake Mangum. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one gets past the catcher. Mangum up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to 3rd when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to 3rd base. Now just 90 feet away.
That one outside. That's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. KC gets one on the double. Last chance. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Angel Martinez. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
1-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Mangum on the move. He's got it. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's 2 outs away. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And the Royals manager.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 29.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Guardians trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Inside, just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Arias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the block.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Down the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Priester checks over to first, and he's back. Digging in, Jake Mangum. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low. Ball one. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Garcia, the lead runner at second. Mangum on at first with nobody out. The changeup missing, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. To short, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off. And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That one the other way and lines out to third. So up next, Isaac Collins. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Mangum pulls that one down, 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. That one drifts inside. Terang went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at American Family Field. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Perez launched a homer in his most recent game. Priester back to work. Perez in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
He goes down looking. So now here's the DH, Randall Grichuk. That's in there. Strike one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio gets under it and makes the grab. And there are two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball one,
There's
no
a ball. Safe at
He's
second, and that was not close. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So a man at first. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that drops in for a strike. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard. So the lineup flips over. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Fly ball to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now 1-0. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. Sends it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Jake Bowers stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Jake Mangum. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Up the middle, Terang. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now Salvador Perez caught looking his first time up. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. Witt off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That missed by a lot. Now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first. In time. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Into center, makes a nice grab at a full sprint, and there's 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball. Off the bat.
Number 21 at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Got him. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Isbell. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dairon Blanco.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base. Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hoskins makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Isbell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Roll picked out of the dirt, but he's saved. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jake Mangum steps in for the Royals. Grounds 1 to short. Ortiz. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Royals 1 and the Brewers 0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 2.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits.
Rudder takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive. This looks like extra bases. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Chourio on third with 2 out. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it, and that's the inning. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Priester back to work. The shortstop takes the ball with a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
That's ball 2.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And it's gone. A laser to left. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Outside.
Oh, that's out.
And 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one misses. It's 2-2. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 15.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Quinn Priester gives way, and he leaves. So digging in, Randall Grichuk.
Number
0-2 in this one.
Rick Anderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That one drilled left field, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The tag, and they got him at second. That's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Milwaukee. And now William Contreras.
William Contreras.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ortiz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Dairon Blanco. Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing. Ashby, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now, Jonathan India, outside low, and that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Foul ball. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 24, Michael Lorenzen.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Got him. 1 gone here.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. To the right side, India fires over to first, and Milwaukee is set down. Shelby Miller on to pitch here. This is his third time out this year. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 28,
Jake Mangum steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Out there to center. Collins on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Witt, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and Witt is out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Jake Bauer.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's William Contreras. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that clips the inside corner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's a ball. fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the... Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Perez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Royals. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 21. That's ripped into the outfield. 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Freeland in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to short. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Collins. Pitches in there. And that's strike 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And he makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Ninth inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Uribe back to work. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Late swing fouled off. Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Isbell at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Freeland snags it on the run. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that will drop foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Misses outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Offense held in check there. 10th inning coming up. So they turn to their closer. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And that one missing low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
That's way outside. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
So up next, Jake Mangum. That one ripped. Churio brings it in with a nice running grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Fouled off down the right side. And that one off the outside edge. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Number 56.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Got him. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, 4 strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich. Looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Number 21 in the box lays off for ball 1. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and we're headed to the 11th. Brewers strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Andrew Monasterio. He's the new
number 26. Aaron Ashby. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing.
So a change being made out at second. Pitch running here. Nick Lofton. Salvador Perez digs in now. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. Out to short. Zips it across, and they get Perez for the out. So now here's the DH, Randall Grichuk. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is in second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out. Jack Caglione getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Jack Caglione
brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Isaac Collins. First pitch just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one missed. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or
some heat there. At 98 miles an hour. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Ball game! A 3-run shot, and the Brewers walk it off in the 11th.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Tobias Myers. What do you have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And next up for the Royals, Jake Mangum. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That's a base hit. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, no outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Inside.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that is ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Popped up. Terang sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner in third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Throw over to first.
On the tag, you're out.
Run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Ball 1, no strikes. Lugo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That catch Is the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Strike.
That's a little bit low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Terang takes his lead at third with 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Jake Bauers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Myers back to work and misses inside. And that one hammered back there and gone. A solo shot, his second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Randall Grichuk now. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The right fielder, number 44,
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One out. Runner at second. Jonathan India at the plate. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. In the air, center field. Perkins under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type type of contact.
That one hammered left field. That's back. And out of here.